valuables, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your host, Mary Johnson Eme. Welcome back to this great episode. And on today's episode, we'll be talking about how to be happy single. Now, there are so many single ladies, all the single ladies. Hello, there are so many single ladies out there that are not yet married. Now, some people will be like, oh, Mary, as a single person, how will I be happy? All my friends are married. I'm yet to get my Mr. Right. I've been in several relationships. It hasn't been working. I've been in several relationships. I've tried all I could. I've prayed, but at the end of everything, I still find myself alone. I still find myself incomplete. But before I go ahead, I would love you to know that marriage does not make you happy. If you are not a happy single person, like if you're not a happy individual, I wonder how you will be happy when you come into marriage. So marriage is not like it is a magic or something that, just makes you happy because you were unhappy while you were single. No, but happiness is a choice. So even when you want that right man to come on your way, or even when you are praying to God and waiting to be married to your Mr. Charm, you need to be a happy person. You need to, make yourself happy. It is very important. So I just want to bring this out for you to know that you owe yourself 100% to be happy. I do not owe you to be happy. No man out there owes you happiness. No man out there owes you happiness. As a lady, as a woman that is yet to marry, see, don't say, okay, maybe I'm not happy. I'm not finding joy because maybe I'm not married. God, please give me a man. So after marriage, I'll be happy. Marriage does not make you happy. Just like I say, if you want to be happy in marriage, you have to be happy before marriage. So have it in mind. Right now, all you have to, think of is how to invest in yourself, how to make yourself happy intentionally. I always use this word, how to make yourself happy intentionally, how to be the better person that you've always desire. You've seen some people and you're like, wow, I really love the way she is. You can also make yourself to be that. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you how you can be happy single, how you can be happy as a single person, waiting for your Mr. Right to come into your life, and the happiness would grow from here till there. So the number one thing that I would love to share with you is work on yourself. I can't stop saying this. You have to work on yourself as a single person. You are not yet married. You are still waiting for him to come. Or even as a man, you are still waiting to get the right woman. You really need to work on yourself. So you are not just working on yourself for you to get a man, for you to just get attracted to a man, but you're working on yourself for you to be happy. So you working on yourself to just be, oh, let me do this very well so that maybe when I go out I can see a man that will hook me up and all of that. No. Although yes, sometimes we have all of this in our mind, but you working on yourself is far more beyond you looking for a man to hook you up, a man to take you out, but you are working on yourself for you to be happy for yourself, for you to be happy for you. That is the more reason why you have to work on yourself. Working on yourself is a lifetime process. So even as a married person, even if you are married, you still have to keep on working on yourself because you are a special person. Remember, you are God's best creature. You are God's best creature. So as God's best creature you are, you really need to invest in yourself, making yourself happy, doing those things that you love. It is so important being happy. And some people, they just think that, how they work on themselves is just for them to make their hair. Making your hair is good, buying expensive clothes, all of these, they are good. Yes, you are working on yourself, but these are, just the physical part of it. But when I talk about working on yourself, I talk about the inside, your mindset, the way you think about yourself. Do you think about yourself to be the worst person? Do you think about yourself to be the best person? Do you think about yourself to be a great person? Do you think about yourself to be, just a loser? But you always need to work on yourself and having the right mindset for yourself to be happy for you, not just for anybody, because you really need to be a happy individual before someone comes into your mind. Why? Because a single person is an individual person. You are not half. You are not incomplete. You are a complete individual person created in the image of God. So you have to find yourself as a complete person, as a successful person, and make yourself happy. First of all, ask yourself what you like. Some people don't even know what they like. It's funny. Ask yourself, what do I like? Do I like sports? Do I like, swimming? Do I want to be a doctor? Do I want to be a lawyer? So many people, they have chosen some careers, not because they want to, but because people around them are saying, you have to do this, you really need to do this, you go and do this one. Their parents say, you have to do this. And they are doing all of those things, not finding happiness. They are doing all of those things, not, being fulfilled. You really need to find out what you like, what you have passion for, what you are passionate on. Do those things you like. Do those things that make you happy. Do those things that make you happy. First of all, you need to make yourself happy before you make other people happy. You can't make people around you happy when you yourself, you are not happy, when you are bitter. I'm sorry to use that word, but if you are bitter, surely it will reflect out. It would, speak volume. People around you would also see you as a bitter person, see the way you treat them wrong because you are not happy yourself. So you can't give what you don't have. You have to be happy for people around you to be happy. So the next point that I would love to share with you is take yourself out for a date. Maybe are you saying I should take myself out as a single person? Yes, I am married, like I say, but before I got married, my friend and I, we go out. We don't wait for a man to take us out. We go out, we make ourselves happy. We were going to the same school, evening class, learning French. After class, we take ourselves out. There is this place where we always love to go. We go over there, we get spaghetti, we get lekaye, we get, things for ourselves. Just the two of us, we sit, we eat. You have to take yourself out for a date. If you really love yourself, take yourself out for a date. Some people are just only waiting until a man shows in before they go out and make themselves happy. We shouldn't be so. He is not yet in your life. The man hasn't come. But even as you are still single, you really need to be happy. You really need to see yourself as a good person that deserves to be loved, that deserves to be happy. Take yourself out for a date. And if you have the means to travel, you can also travel. I could remember there was this December that my father was traveling. So he was traveling alone and he said he would love to travel alone. But as of that time, I also want to travel. So I'm like, okay, Dad, I will want to travel. I have to, do all of those because I love myself. So I don't have to wait and say, oh, because maybe I'm not married. If I was married, maybe my husband would have paid for the transportation, this and that. No, I had to do it for myself because I love myself and I want to be happy. So you have to try as much as you can to take yourself out, to travel if you can. Give yourself a personal treat. Go for massage. Just do those sweet things that you would want someone else to do to you. Do them for yourself. Take yourself out for a date. It is not a bad idea. You will love it. So the next point that I would love to share is love yourself. Just like as I've said, love yourself. Stop judging you. So many people judge themselves like, oh, I didn't do it right. And so, come on, be happy. Come on, stand up. You are a human being, remember? And you make mistakes. So accept those mistakes, stand up, look for ways to correct those errors and move on. Now, loving yourself doesn't mean you like everything about yourself. It doesn't mean you must love your nose. It doesn't mean that, oh, because I say I love myself, then, oh, yeah, it doesn't stop the fact that maybe I have big eyes and I'm like, oh, this is my big eyes. Loving yourself is you knowing that you have a big eyes, yet you classify yourself to be the #1 best creature of God. You find out that maybe you are overweight, you still love yourself. Although, yes, I want to reduce. Although, yes, I am fat. Although, yes, I'm slim. I would love to add. But you still love you. Maybe there's something about your attitude that you do not like. But, yes, okay, I'm a human being. I don't like this attitude. But I love myself because I know I am working so hard to make me better, to make me lovable, to make me happy. So this is what loving yourself entails. That you love yourself doesn't mean that, oh, everything about you is perfect. Even in that imperfection, you still find yourself to be the best of God's creature. Just like I say, remember that God is love. God himself is love. So if he is love, every creature of his, he created them out of love. And you too have to love yourself to be happy. Be kind to yourself. Protect yourself. Love is kind. Love does not count any wrong. So you shouldn't be piling up so many wrongs against yourself. Be kind to yourself. Protect your interests. Be careful of the relationships you go into. Don't go into relationship knowing that this wouldn't work, but you're just doing it because, oh, I'm alone, I'm single, my friends are married, I really want to just go into it. No, you deserve everything best. You deserve everything sweet. You deserve everything sweet. So you shouldn't, expose yourself to danger because you think you are incomplete or because you think you are single. Even as a single person, you should always try to protect yourself from every toxic relationship. Remember that people will come into your life and they will go. Even if you are married, people will come into your life and they will go. But the love you have yourself remains. So let's assume you went into a relationship and maybe it ended. So if you don't love yourself, I wonder where you would be. You see, it would be so hard for you to come up, for you to pick the pieces of your life. So in anything at all, you loving yourself, you appreciating yourself is so essential. So you try loving yourself as a single person. You try appreciating yourself and see yourself as nothing but the best creature of God. The last that I would love to share with us, but not the least, is always celebrate yourself. Yes, some single will be like, oh, because I'm single during Val, no one has, come to send me any flowers. No one has done this for me. Oh, it's my birthday. I've not received any birthday message. I've not received any birthday gift. I've not received any call. Oh, it's Christmas. No one is telling me Happy New Year, or no one is buying anything. Please stop it. You really need to start celebrating yourself. Celebrate yourself, even when no one celebrates you. That is why you have to put in effort to celebrate yourself, because you want to be a happy person. You want to be a happy you. So put in effort in celebrating yourself. When you're having your birthday, take yourself out, just like I say, or even do it in the house. Cook some things, sit down with your family, eat, be happy for yourself. Even during Val, even when no one purchases anything for you, sit at home or go out or purchase things. Just give yourself a beautiful and a sweet treat, because every of your happiness is in your palm, is in your hand. Yes, your happiness is determined by no other person but you. So if you will be happy, it's determined by you. And if you will be sad, it's determined by you. So what decision do you want to make? Do you really want to be happy, or do you want to be sad? So if you want to be happy, you can make yourself happy. Now, you should know that the most successful people all over the world that have the right mindset, they are not married people and they are not single people. So it is people that have the right mindset, people that are ready to put in everything in what they do because they love themselves and they know that they deserve to receive great results. So all you have to do to be successful as a single person, all you have to do to be happy as a single person, is to have the right mindset. How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel good? Do you feel happy? Do you see yourself, as super, as top notch? This should be how you need to see yourself. See yourself as the first class citizen, as number one. Yes, as number one. See yourself as number one. Watch your favorite shows. Do those things you love, just like I say. And you will be happy as a single person. So that when that Mr. Right comes in, you would come to meet a happy lady. Not a lady that is frustrated. Not a lady that is filled with sadness or a bitter person. That young man needs to come and meet you happy. He needs to come and meet you good, beautiful. He needs to come and see you in your right sense of mind. So you need to start loving yourself. You really need to start putting a whole lot in making you happy. Yeah, so thank you all so much. I hope this video has in one way or the other inspired you. And yeah, if you are watching me and there is someone that is going through breakup in relationships, he or she is finding it difficult to stand up again, send this video to them. You deserve to be happy, sister. That your relationship has broken, or your relationship is not working, doesn't mean that you would live all the rest of your life unhappy. All you have to do is to go back ask yourself some questions. What are the things that I didn't do right in my previous relationship? What are the mistakes that I made? Learn and get corrections from those mistakes. Learn and get corrections for those mistakes. So when you find yourself eventually in another relationship, you wouldn't repeat it again. So this is just it. Be you, be happy. I love you all. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. And if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please like this video, share it, and also subscribe. I love you all. Till I come your way next time, I remain your humble host, Mary Jensen, Mary J for short.